Welcome back to Q-Dads. I'm Steve, and by popular or unpopular demand, we're back with our Invasion Episode 6 breakdown. Firstly, we're so close to 1,000 subs, so if you've seen our stuff before and like what we do, please subscribe. And if you're new, I'm sure you'll like what we do, so wait till the end to subscribe. Anyways, Episode 6, titled Pressure Points, actually seemed to improve on last week's poor showing. Let's dig in and see why. Starting with Anisha's journey. We had some action this week. The scene drops us in with the movement as they wait for their chance to move onwards to the military base. Not long into the journey though, they are attacked, with Luke able to sense the hunter-killer's presence. Him stating the voices are telling him to get out of there. We get this lovely shot of most of the aliens in their egg-like form before one of them starts to attack. We've seen this egg-like form before when the kids were going through the Channel Tunnel. I did start to wonder if the hunter-killer that we spotted was actually some kind of alpha or pack leader. They manage to escape, but one of the movement loses their kid. Anisha attempts to rescue her. However, on the way back to the cars, she's cornered by one of the aliens. Luke then, in a similar way to Casper, is able to control the alien, forcing it not to attack his mother. He's able to subdue the alien long enough for them all to escape. Firstly, I'm pleased Anisha's story had a little more oomph this week, and my first theory stems on the back of Luke hearing voices. Could all of the new hunter-killers be aliens, but with the minds of the humans they took? Which is why Luke can hear the voices of the humans telling him to run, as they don't want to hurt him, but are being forced to. A bit like what happens in the film Skyline, I guess. I also noticed stopping the aliens for Luke doesn't do any damage. In the first season, he had a nosebleed when he heard the voices, and Casper needs to be in a seizure. Does this mean certain kids are able to control the aliens without any side effects? Right, on to what unfortunately was the more boring part of the episode this week, and that's Jam and Friends. The kids, now in Paris, find a notice board of information for lost and missing people, and write their own notes. They then find an apartment owned by Monty's parents, and stay for the night. Some of the scenes are touching, and they attempt to make us like Monty more, seeing as how much his character has grown over the series. However, I feel like we've had very similar scenes in the last 3 episodes with Monty. And with Anisha and Mitsuki's stories this week being more action focused, this whole section felt out of place. The gang then make their way to the hospital, where they confirm Casper was there. They're unable to find him, but on a stroke of luck they hear something, and on further investigation they discover Casper alive and drawing something on the wall. Although this section was a little bland, I think it's leading up to something big. Was the thing Casper drew on the wall the alien that Mitsuki saw? I think the next steps in Caspers' journey are to meet up with Mitsuki. I assume he remembers his interaction with her, and I'm wondering if he will be able to fully get the alien to show itself. Are we finally going to get some characters meeting up this season? Finally, for this week, on to Mitsuki's story, which once again seems to be the part giving us the most information. Mitsuki's journey this week starts with her being questioned on the events of the previous episode. Maya runs a baseline test on her, confirming the alien is slowly destroying her memories. Also, she seems now to have a tremor in her hand. Interesting though, it seems as though at this point Mitsuki was starting to realise the alien was not Hinata. Mitsuki decides she needs to go and speak to the alien once more. This time, the alien asks her to remove her helmet. The alien then proceeds to give Mitsuki a vision of a young Hinata flying a kite, all while trying to convince Mitsuki that she is really Hinata. Cleverly here though, Mitsuki is able to use the fact that Maya's team would be looking at her tremor to produce Morse code and tell them to turn on the magnets. Once the magnets are on, the vision starts to fail, with parts of it coming to a stop before Mitsuki is finally released from it. As the magnets carry on, the alien starts to be revealed, with what looks to be a green head or body being showed. The alien then starts to emit what seems to be a scream, whether that be in pain or in anger, which ultimately knocks Mitsuki out right before the alien is fully revealed. As soon as Mitsuki is knocked out, the alien seems to go back to its crack-like, glowing state. Once Mitsuki is conscious, she is shown a recording of sound waves by Maya, which she exclaimed to be the voice of the alien, and it's speaking. With this, Mitsuki decides she'll be able to decipher the language and finally communicate directly with the aliens. Once again, I really enjoyed this part of the episode, and it seems, as I said previously, that we're yet to see the true aliens, and the ones we have seen are merely puppets or pets sent to start the terraforming process and kill the inhabitants of the planet. I hope by the next couple of episodes we finally fully see one of the aliens. I'm also pleased Mitsuki's character is finally starting to see through the Hinata-shaped trick the aliens use. Overall, the episode was much better this week. I'm hoping this is a sign to come, as we're now in the back 5 episodes of the season. My final comments on the episode are: we keep seeing place names pop up, and they always have Earth on them. Why would we need to know the planet if we're always on Earth? This leads me to believe we're going to get some more space scenes, or maybe, as it seems Casper and the others are able to see into the alien's mind, maybe we'll get some visions of the alien's homeworld, or their past conquests. I'm hoping this is the key to beating them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you find this episode better? And are you happy we're finally starting to see the true form of the aliens? Thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe as it helps us to grow. And as mentioned, we're so close to that 1000 sub mark. Finally, this Friday, Amazon Prime's The Boys spin-off, Gen V, airs. So look out for our episode 1 breakdown on Saturday, followed by episodes 2 and 3 a few days later. And as always, catch you next time with something new.